Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Kenzo Live. Do you guys like the new song? Like, is the new song okay? Like, I don't know. I thought it was all right. Thought it was cool. Oh, so it is live on a Tuesday. I will start with this. I'll probably only be good for about an hour. I'm going through it. It's my least favorite months of the year. This month, next month, it's like that craziness of 60, 70 degrees in the afternoon and 30 degrees at night. So it just, So I have really been kind of worthless this weekend on my days off. Holy moly. Like I've been a lump. So, I mean, I did manage to cut my hair and shave. I did manage to do that. But other than that, man, nada. So anyway, so looks like YouTube might be having some troubles. We got, it's Citadeli. The YouTube kind of broke. The only way I can see any videos on my device is from past notifications. No home recommendation vids, just blank. And even when I logged on to my app on my phone, it kept saying try again, error, try again. So I finally got to it, and then it ended up working. So I don't know. I had to refresh it probably 3 or 4 times. So not quite sure what the hell is going on with the old YouTubes. So many toys. Oddly, very little Motu, but I was okay with what. Well, and you're a youngster, so I could understand the turtles thing. Me, I wasn't. Turtles for me is kind of wah. I don't mind it. I liked them a little bit, but I was already out at the time of the turtles, so I have no connection to the turtles. And you notice that because out of all the stuff I could have removed like the original 2000X, or I guess they call that vintage now, vintage 2000X. I mean, I could have taken down my Dragonor. I could have taken down all these my little shelf of everything. I could have taken down anything. And I decided that I was going to take Turtles of Grayskull down because it's my least nostalgic draw, I guess. Nothing against it. It's a great line. And I love the way Mattel did how they did it. But it, we talked about this. It's just not my bag. What's up, Motu Guru? Guess I'm watching it on my phone. TV won't let me sign in or anything. Yeah, see, look. It's going weird. I agree. Hopefully I am doing okay. Is everybody seeing me here? I guess that's good. Fingers crossed. Yes, indeed. Mobile app. Nolan is in the house. What's up, my friend from the north? How are you, buddy? It's good to see you, my friend. Todd C is in the house. What's up, Todd? It's good to see you, man. All right, let's see. Tiny bit. I was getting notifications. It would be watchable. Wasn't getting notifications. Yeah. That's weird. What's up, B. Paul? How are you, sir? Welcome in, my friend. I'm loving your channel, dude. That new page you got going is so cool. Like, it's such a perfect mix, and it's just the pictures are epic, dude. If you guys haven't gone over there, it is Masters of Snake Mountain. Masters of Snake Mountain, is that what it's called? I'll see if I can get the link on there, dude. Bravo, man. Great work, dude. Really great work. What is up, Steve M? Welcome in, my friend. I hadn't gotten your stuff out yet either, man. I'll get this out. I know, damn it, I need to get this shit out for you. But Motu Guru, vertical mode. There's two different ones I've got going. So I've got the skinny one and I've got the regular. So if you go to my channel, they'll be next to each other. Whatever one you're on, just go to the one under it. It'll be good. So if you want. Yeah, because it is a little, I'm a little bit further back, so it's not like you're just seeing my face, but everybody else is seeing like my cool new Masterverse shelf that I got started. I even put one of those. And this is a shout out to Tasty Cake. Tom was looking up some stuff and he noticed that there were some really cool book reader lights. So they have the clip, they have the wire. Here, I'll just grab one real quick. Oh God. So it's just like this. And you just clip it on your shelf and then you shoot the light at what you want. So your shelf can have, it can illuminate. Oh, hold on. Let me move this and I'll show you. So I have that one on. Oh, don't have my, so I have it lit up. See, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, you know, hey, and I've noticed, and I'm not going to toot my own horn because it's not even done. And I really need to readjust and realign. And that's what I'm doing now. But I have to say, and you guys can tell me, and I know there's a lot better out there, but I think in the realm of toy rooms, I think I have a pretty kick-ass toy room. Like, there's people that have some toy rooms that are just like, and it's not because whatever. I mean, that just says for me that A, I have a house and not an apartment, and that I have a little more freedom and I can paint a freaking mural on the wall, but and just an extra room to do this too, right? Because I have 3 bedrooms and 1 kid. So I look around, I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of toy rooms out there that can't even freaking touch my toy room. And I'm not bragging, but I'm bragging a little. I love my toy room. Even though now it's a mess and I'm moving stuff and it's getting there. Like I said, it's getting there because even like Saturday I was having problems. I've been having problems all week. You guys know, I've just said that. But I've had problems all week. Last 2 weeks has been kind of bad. But I mean, you guys see it. I've only been doing hour lives. But I was on Oz's show for a little while and until I couldn't take it anymore. But I was just situating this while everybody was kind of talking, just because sometimes, like today, I'm okay, I'm all right. But like Saturday, I just wasn't in the mood to say anything. Like I'm not. When you get, and what is this? What is that sound? Hold on. Be right back. Hold on. I know I have that video. Hold on 1 second. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. Be right back. Let me do this full screen. Okay, sorry. I thought my kid might have left his phone at home or something because I heard it ringing and I thought, but I think he has his laptop or his iPad thing is like linked to his phone. So if someone calls or if he has an alarm or something, it might go on his tablet. So I think that was his tablet making the sound. Because if he left his phone here, then obviously, you know, he would freak out. But I don't think he would have left the house without his phone. So anyway, sorry about that. So let me go back and check real quick. And I don't even know where I was at. So no, I think I was just yapping about my toy room. I just think it's pretty awesome. And once I get it completely done, because I just finally, so what I had to do, I had to get the Masterverse off of Cat's Lair. I had the Masterverse all laid out on Cat's Lair. And now I put a big chunk up in this section, which, God, if you saw the video I just did a short on that. And holy shit, like, these things are so beefy that when you have them up on the rack, it looks so chaotic. But they're all lined up, and I got like 3 per and then 4 in the back. But it's crazy. Anyway, okay. So, I was bitching about my back too. So anyway, but yeah, so I've been, it's been a month. It's just this way it goes. So everybody's saying hi. Yeah, and normally, I mean, I enjoy the 2-hour shows better because we get a little bit more into it. And then of course I get my little, I can get the little race going at the end and stuff. If we need to, I don't know. All right. Let's see. I don't know the information of who fell victim to Walmart cancel. She has a vintage Tila in stock right now, so if you need her, go get her. Oh yeah. Mattel Creations, that's right. They do have the Tila, and then they also have the the Samurai He-Man for 2000X. They have both. Well, they had those both available. I got lucky, and it wasn't from CancelCon. It was the fact that I actually found her on the shelf. I found 2 of her on the shelf. So now I've got one up. No, I don't have one up there. I don't know. Well, I have 2 different. I have them both open because I wanted one with this head on there and one with the other head. But I did also, even this, I did even fix the eyes on her. Because in the lips, because even this one, even though it wasn't as bad, it was still, it's just like the Tilas, they fucked up and they made them really light, which, by the way, Eugenius, man, and I'm such a terrible, I feel so bad about it too, and I need to get my shit together. I need to get these heads out to you guys, and I'm really sorry that I haven't, and it really isn't any reason because they're done. I just need to get to the post office on my days off. So when I start feeling better, I'll have more energy to do it. It's like I started doing it to where like I find myself like just sitting on the chair for the day. Like I feel like shit. And I know if I moved around, I'd probably start doing better, and I need to stop kind of feeling sorry for myself, but chronic pain will get you guys. It will. So hopefully everybody's doing well out there health-wise, because, man, it's not fun. Confirmed by Planet Eternia, Masterverse, the Vintage Collection, Wondar, Beastman, and Evelyn are coming. Could these be the final Masterverse figures? Sky Cavern, welcome in. I think they might just keep doing them in the Vintage Collection. I just think maybe they'll do... like we're talking, like how they just kind of maybe would do them only on Mattel Creations and only do them as like a Club Grayskull thing. I hope, because I mean, I get it. Like the new one, I saw the videos that Mega J and on He-Mania and all that. I saw those videos and I saw how amazing the articulation is on the new ones, on the Chronicles. Like, I'm talking like fluid, like the movement on them are just smooth. Everything is like new, state of the art, primo shit. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm, I don't know about you guys, but that one I'm pumped about. But there is something about the Masterverse. It does hold a special place in the old ticker. I am... Again, like that's why I wanted to put them front, center, and right up top to have all my cooler, newer Masterverse up here. I don't know. It's something about it. I just love the Masterverse line. But you know what? If it is the last ones, then so be it, I guess. But I did see that though about 20 minutes before I started. I was like, oh shit, look at that. We got Big'em. What up, Big'em? I know it's Big M, but I say Big'em. Yeah, dude, a lot of people's did. I'm 707 and we're at 78. God damn it, I'm 11 minutes behind. I'm so sorry, you guys. Shit. I used turtles as an off segment group. Yeah, and I did too for a while. Like I had them there, but like I have an off section group over here, but I won't be able to fit all of those. There's too many. Like I've got like the Brave Star and the Superpowers line and like I said, the Dragonor, like some Wolverine, Superman, some all the Jada Street Fighters, some Transformers. Like it's a hodgepodge. I even have a Street Shark in there. Like, yeah, I have even Earthworm Jim's over in that area. So I mean, I have a shit ton of extra little just stuff. I might be able to put the turtles underneath these two. Like I have two mini bookshelves on the side of Cat's Lair. So I might be able to load. I have three little shelves. I could probably fill all 6 shelves with the turtles and it would work. Because right now I've got them I individually bagged them all. I just did the quart bags and just bagged them all up. Got them all sealed. So what up, dude? Stuff. Just not the same without Masterverse. I know. I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. What's going on? No love. Hello. How's it going? Yeah, Steve, I'll get to it, buddy. I will, for sure, man. Hey-oh. Let's see. Don't know if it's posted. This news just confirmed by Planet Eternia. Did we just do that? Yeah, we already said that. Oh, I'm going backwards. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that was the second one. Posting. Dude, it is so good. Yeah, Masters of Snake Mountain. Yeah, hell yeah. What did I say? Did I say that? Maybe I didn't. Just bought the Death Troopers and Black Series, only $12.50. There's almost Skeletor troops. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I'm telling you, Nolan. I don't I just enjoy it. And obviously you guys know everybody's got a toy room and everybody only has so much space. I get it that I'm kind of spoiled where I have more room to do so. But I also, you guys know, I kind of don't have much self-control either. So I did. Oh, by the way, speaking of self-control, I did open one of my 2000X. I didn't get the others yet because those are coming from Big Bad Toy Store, but this one was shipped from Walmart. I got it for, I think, 22 or something like that. But I did get the Zodak that was spelled incorrectly. It's spelled with a C on the box instead of the K, which we all know that this one is Zodak with a K. He's the one that went ballistic on the Snake Man because they killed his brother, like Inigo Montoya, who got his father killed. So he was, yeah. So I did open him today. That was cool. I did it from the pickup line at school. Can't wait for mine to be back. Can't wait for mine to be back. Oh, toy room we're talking. Yes. The new figures look great, but kind of bummed that Masterverse is on pause. I am too. Like, if it sticks to just the vintage line, which it looks like that's what they're going to do, and then moving forward, all the others are going to be in that Chronicles line. But just think, and yes, how many non-Motu people will say, oh, we're going to get another He-Man and another standard Skeletor in the new line. Okay. Bring that shit, please. I'll take it. Like, if they reset the original 12 and do all of them in Chronicles, why not? That's more Motu. Why would we not want that? That's crazy. Let's see. Gregory. What's up, Gregory? I'll be right back. Famous words. Oh, yeah, I know, right? Sorry. My bad. I heard a phone ringing and I thought my kid maybe left his phone here, but like I said, I think it was just, I wonder. No, because it was after 7. I was thinking, I wonder if that was his alarm that he messed up on because he didn't wake up this morning. I had to wake him up for school, but it's too late for that. He would have been wrong. So kind of sounded like Masterverse was being replaced, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, no, Guru, you're right. It's what they said was that they were going to reduce the Masterverse drops with just Vintage Collection until the end of the year, and then apparently the end of the year is when it's going to stop. Which, unfortunately, if that's the case, then it sucks. But again, I mean, that other line looks amazing. I don't know if you guys saw that. Mega J was there with one of the reps there, and they were showing off all the butterfly. They were showing how he can take his sword out of he can unsheath it from the back. He can hold it that way. I think it's almost like that literal ball joint, kind of like some of those other more expensive lines. So it's going to have a lot more of that, finally get into the times and give you the newer articulation, which isn't that what everybody wants anyway, right? I mean, what's the big difference? A few half inch, maybe a full inch, something like that. 6.5, 6 inch line, maybe. So 6.5, 6.25. So it's not a huge difference. And it's not like I'm not going to intertwine them. Like I have Masterverse and Origins in the same section. Like it's not a big deal. Well, I mean, I don't have them all next to each other, but I'm positive being better than Kenzo and other new figures. At least the collector's ones look really cool, and they do. Like, I'm so excited about that, man. So the only one, and I almost pulled the trigger, but it was too expensive. Like, I know it's gonna come, and I have to be patient. But they had what was it? The Merman that's coming. Somebody had it on Mercari or on eBay for like 60. And after shipping, it had been 70. And I'm like, I don't want to spend $70 on a freaking Merman vintage, even though eventually it might get to that point. Because now it's kind of, it's kind of scary. Hopefully we don't have worries, about not getting them because of distribution, because it's like kind of to the tail end, right? My wife has a link too. Very annoying. Dang it. Let's see. Let's go through. Everybody saying hi. I'm trying to catch up here. What's up, Alf? Yay! We're here. I was telling everybody earlier, man. It's one of those weeks again. I can't wait till summertime, because that's when I start to feel better and I can do the 2-hour lives again. I'm run down, man. I'm run down. That's all. What's up, Brick? Welcome in. Just in time. Let's talk sports. All right. So, sports. And that was your sports report for Brick. Chronic pain is no joke. I just appreciate you doing what. Yeah. Hey, it is, and it sucks, because I was talking to. I had a lady. So here's a fun story, and I'll go off topic a little. So I had a fun story today that it was 2 days ago when I was at work on Sunday. There was a lady that came in, and I could just see it in her face. I know that look. I know that feeling. Like, there's a look that someone gets when they're going through it, when they're in their major pain spot, right? So Gavin and I, the guy I work with, him and I really bounce off each other very well. We help each other out during sales, and it's welcome. We don't like get mad at each other, because we'll just like insert like a little comment here and there, and like if he ever needs help with dimensions or pricing or anything, because my knowledge goes a lot further than his, because I'd been in the industry so long. There was a lady, and of course the chronic pain thing, if someone else is in chronic pain, who's more to be more empathetic than I am, because I know it, And so the lady was talking, and I helped through the sale, just little things. It was his sale, but I was just going kind of, I was there. We're just the two of us in there, right? So at the end, so she was talking, she had gotten a bed, and she bought into the hype of it's going to be sleeping like a cloud and blah, blah, blah. And she bought it, and she hated it. And it wasn't like sleeping on a cloud, and she's in chronic pain, and it was pushing back on her, getting pressure points, making all of her pressure points spike, right? So she was in a lot of pain. Well, and of course she's not going to tell her husband, because they finally spent some money, got a bed, and she literally let it go for like 3 or 4 months, and then finally broke down. She couldn't, he knew something was wrong, and then she had to tell him, and she was just, she was a mess. She was in so much pain. Well, fast forward to the end of the sale, and Gavin had missed out one little tidbit that I wanted to add in at the end. And I said, hey, I'm not sure if Gavin told you, but we offer 120 days, because what happened was she bought that bed and she's stuck with it because she hated it, but that's it. It was hers. But our store gives you 4 months to make sure you like the bed. And if you don't like it, you can return it for something else. We always will make sure that we will take care of you. And I told her, and I said, look, I know how it is with pain. And I know that you're really worried about this bed to say, is this the right one? Is it an investment that we're going to lose again? Is this, just no. And I told her about that. She literally welled up with tears and was like, she's like, I'm sorry, hold on. And she kind of took a second, and she was like, thank you for caring. Like, and for me, like, those are the moments that, like, that's why I do my job. So that's why sometimes for me, like, being a salesperson is kind of out of my realm, because I'm not a pushy person. I'm not very, like, I'm not a salesman-y guy, but I want to help people. And if you can find that one sale where it's just like you're going to change somebody, you're going to help them and make their life better. That's what it's all about. So anyway, that's my feel good story of the day. I'm sorry I went on a tangent there, and I need to catch up, and it's probably not helping me to catch up. But anyway, just, be good to people, man. That's all it's about. Just, shit, make somebody smile, make somebody, even if it's overjoyed, cry with happiness, just do it, help people out. Chronicle still doesn't interest me. If they're making them based on the old school, then I probably will. Well, and I think that's what they're going to do. Once the movie line drops, I think it's going to be just like Masterverse. Think about Masterverse when it started. The first waves were the Revelation, right? And then it went into the New Eternia and New Etheria and all the others. I think that's what they're doing. They're going to have the movie line, and then once the movie line drops, they're going to continue with that articulation, and they're just going to start over with vintage He-Man, vintage, the vintage look, not vintage, but you know what I'm saying, like an actual standard He-Man and I think that's what they're going to do. And then of course, that's where we talked about it last week, was this is where they'll be able to mix in with the DC line, where they're going to be able to do a Masters versus DC and have the 2-packs again, where they're the same articulation, because I think that's what their collector version of DC will be. I mean, it just all makes sense. I mean, we've heard different, it's just a thought, but that's makes sense, right? Origins He-Man can grab his sword on his back. Can he? Well, shit, it probably can. I just never paid attention. What's up, Allison? If you're still here, I know I'm behind. I'm so sorry. What's up? Okay, let's see. I know that happens with the vintage collection too. A subscription would be even better. I know some people hate subscriptions, but at least exactly. I'm 100% with that. If I just want it to exist, if it's a club membership thing, then that's fine. If it's you have to have the membership to purchase it, but it's good for whatever, that's okay. I want them to keep doing whatever we're doing, and maybe it's overwhelming, and maybe it's just because. And granted, our wallets don't want all that, but it just is what it is, I guess. Which TMNT you got? NECA Super 7. Well, the crossover line. I do have a lot of NECA. I've never opened a NECA turtle. I scratch that. I opened a Casey Jones because it had the motorcycle with it, and I wanted to use a motorcycle, so I opened the Casey Jones. But I have the first movie, second movie, third movie, even the funny, goofy samurai ones. I found them at Walmart, each on sale for $15. They were the $50 sets, and I found them for $15 at Walmart when they were on clearance. So I bought whatever I could on those. So I have a lot of NECA turtles that I haven't opened. It's crazy. Yeah. What's up, Frankie? How's it going, brother? Welcome in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My buddy. I don't have a toy room, but I have a nice toy corner of my living room. Every time I look over, and my collection gives me a boost of serotonin. Yeah, no, and that's it. It's not, I mean, I'm not, it's basically what we've got. It's not like, I think I'm pretty proud of my room. That's all, I guess. That's all I'm trying to say. Technically, nobody's really said that it's right. That's true that it's over so far. It was going to take a pause. I think Mattel's going to see how the new stuff sells. And honestly, though, Alf, I think it's going to bring a lot more adult collectors in based on the articulation. Because how many times do you hear people trying to downplay and talk shit about Motu because, oh, that articulation's trash? Okay, great. That's fine. Don't collect it. Just gives me more on the shelf. But again, like I said, if people are going to start, I'm going to have to, get the hunt back on and make sure I'm getting in line first. Because if people start collecting that more, it's going to be less for me. And I don't like that. Yeah, exactly. I'm 100% with you, Nolan. Like I said today when I opened up my Zodak, this was a video of me opening a toy and being happy. And then I said, y'all should try it sometime. Open a toy and be happy about it. It's pretty cool. Another thing, when they say Origins is continuing, they're talking about the 2000X cartoon line and regular Origins. They both considered Origins, right? Yeah, they do. They say Origins cartoon collection or whatever. They still are considered that. Ooh, another life update. I know this months are the worst, but I know I'm not doing enough to help myself here. Blah, 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 blah. So dad bod needs to go. I am on day 3 of my 16-hour fast. So I'm going to be doing 16 off and 8 on. So I go from 10 p.m. to 2 p.m. of nothing but water. And then from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. I do whatever I want. And the last 2 times I did it for a month or longer, I've lost 20 pounds. So I'm going to be, and I want to say this out loud on the live stream because when I do that, it kind of holds me more accountable than if I just tell myself I'm going to do it. Because then if it comes to that one day where I feel weak and then I'll go, whatever, whatever, I'll just do it. No. So now I'm sticking to it. And now that I set it out in the world, in the universe, it's going to stick. So that's going to be nice. So I got to lose a little, some of this shit and then some of my stomach. Because the reason being is that my stomach, the smaller my stomach is, the stronger my core is, the better it is for my back. And everybody knows that. So I think that's the biggest reason. Plus, your boy's turned 48 in April. So I kind of want to look a little bit better when I hit 48. I want to slim up a little bit for my 48th birthday. So for sure, they'll just make everything again in Chronicles. Exactly. I'm only got so much space, so I'll be jumping as I agree. And that's why I moved the Turtles of Grayskull out, because it was one that it wasn't as dear to my heart, and I made room, and I'm able to, like I said, I wanted the Masterverse up there. And if you guys haven't seen it, I have a short out there. Go check out my short. I have a little video of what that one shelf looks like is all. So Zodak with a K, damn it. That's right. I was pissed. It's like, why do they do that? Even some of the early pictures had a K, and I don't know if it was just like whatever, a render or whatever, but the early ones had a K on them. And then they came out with the C. I'm like, what are they doing, man? So anyway, just cracked one of my top front. Oh no. Oh God, that's horrible. Last 2 days. They need to make, oh, that sucks, dude. I think they do have I think the dentist office have like an ER doctor where, like, if somebody's on call, like if there is a dental emergency like that. But oh God, I'm sorry, man. There is nothing worse than tooth pain. Like back pain, yeah, I can situate myself, and when I sit in my recliner and put the heat on, I'm okay. But if you have tooth pain, your whole brain is throbbing, like your head, your face is swollen, your eyes, you're in pain all the way around. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Oh, it's horrible. That's a horrible thing, man. I hope you can find relief soon, man. That is not cool. Patel wouldn't spend any money on the new Chronicles and not exactly. I agree. I just posted a short Masterverse New Eternity. Yeah, Anti-Eternity He-Man. It starts off with him unsheathing his sword off his back. Okay. I guess you know what it is? It's probably me. I don't play with my toys enough. Because if I did play with my toys enough, I would know that that's possible with both lines. But I'm just saying, like, it really is nice. It looked like his hand on the newest one is just like all over the place, and it's smooth. Everything was very smooth. I just don't know if it would get loose eventually, and you don't want that shit. You don't want them like, but I mean, it's newer. It's a newer technology or whatever they're doing. It's I think they'll be fine. What's your favorite Skeletor? Favorite Masterverse fig? You might have mentioned it before. Besides the one I made. You guys know that one. That's my all-time favorite, but that's just because it's freaking huge. My favorite Skeletor of all time is this guy. Yo, royal boobs. Yeah. This guy is number one. Here. I want to do this so I can get a screenshot. Just kidding. Okay, so overall, hold on, let me get him set up there. Okay, so I think what sucks is, Brandon, is that it's my favorite's not here yet, and you guys know what that is. It's that damn Mondo 2000X 112. Holy shit! But the ones I have, as far as the ones I own, because I mean I have the Mondo timed edition. That's a freaking phenomenal Skeletor. But if we're talking just regular size from 112, I kind of might have to, because the one that came with the throne is awesome. I mean, I know not everybody's a fan of Alcala, but that one is probably one of the coolest. But I have to go with the rare one. I have to go with the battle armor. Like, this guy is not just because, like, me with the articulated jaw stuff. Love a figure that's going to have articulation in the mouth. But he's so cool, man. He is just freaking phenomenal. I think this would probably be my favorite Skeletor. I mean, I like the vintage collection. I like, the 40th anniversary has the articulated jaw also, but his face is too bright. I think the yellow and the green is, but one that's just a straight Skeletor. This is number one. Yeah. And you know what? I'll give you my underrated one. My most underrated is the Horde one. The evil Horde Skeletor, that's an underrated figure. The head sculpt is great. It's more of a bone color. It's just white. It's just a white with a dark wash. And it's got red on that, like, very lavender colored body. Like a little more of such a light. Let me just get it. Hold on. Oh, God. Sorry. This is going to take me a second. Oh, yeah. And this one, I don't have the cape on him. I have another one with the cape on, but this is probably my most underrated Skeletor. He doesn't get any love at all. Like, no love for this one. And I mean, even the Havoc staff with that translucent red. I don't know. I like him. He's cool. I like the black. I like the black hood. Like, definitely an underrated figure. So anyway, so Origins He-Man can grab his sword. It's back. There you go. Believe if you have the sword aloft, and it comes with cartoon collection. If you stretch his hand, and then, of course, then the arm starts to pop out. Handle that fast. I got back to keto today, and I'm watching on a treadmill. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm pretty stoked about it because I'm not so what I'm really cutting out, Brick, and this is funny because this is what makes it funny. I don't overeat. My big vice and the reason that I've gained anything is sugary drinks, man. And what I'm cutting out in that 16 hours isn't the fact that I would eat a lot of shit. It's that I'm not having an energy drink to wake up. And then as soon as I'm done with the energy drink, grab a Pepsi As soon as that Pepsi's done, I get like a Gatorade or another Pepsi. I probably am cutting out 6 sodas a day. And I'm not even kidding. This is not a joke. I usually do about 6 sodas in that time frame. So for me, I only have the 8 hours, which means I still crack my energy drink right at 2, but I make it through to 2 o'clock because obviously caffeine and stuff. And then maybe I'll have 1 pop and then a Gatorade. So I'll get 3 drinks total instead of 7, And that right there, if you cut that out every single day in a month or so, you're going to lose. It makes sense, right? So I don't feel like I'm like overweight to where it's bothering me. It's just that I know that if I tighten up my gut, then it's a stronger feeling and it strengthens up and overcompensates for the weakness of my back. I know that because I've been told that many times by people with all the doctors I've ever talked to have said core is huge. So I don't like being called dad bod. I prefer father figure. Yeah, there you go. That's good. I like that. I had to change up my diet. Doc said I have very high cholesterol. See? Yeah, so I guess I'm not alone, right? That's just the way it goes. I did the fasting with only consuming no more than 20 grams of carbs a day and no more than 1,200 calories, and I lost about 100 pounds in a year. Sucked at first, but afterwards it was good. Well, and Bud, see, so the reason I do my 16-8 is because I am very, very, very terrible at just having any sort of, not just my diet is bad. My diet's just bad. And I know that I will not stay on track if I say I'm going to cut to salads. And I'm not going to stay on track if I say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. My big thing is that if I cut out the sugary drinks, and I know I could go to diet, whatever, it's just not the same. But when I do the fast and just do the water for the 16 hours, then of course, again, you guys know what the fasting does. And when we get to that certain point, those last 2-3 hours, sometimes the last hour is when your body really just goes into fight or flight and starts to eat on your own fat. And then when you eat, instead of storing it, it uses it because it knows, hey, once your body gets used to the fast, then it's like, no, we're going to eat. We're not going to store this shit. We're going to devour it. So I think, yeah, and for me, I'm with you on that one. For me, I don't have any problem with it. It's just I have to get used to when I wake up, water. Fill up my bottle with water and drink that. That's it. And as long as I continue to drink water while I'm doing it, that's all I need. Like I broke my fast today with like some rolled up ham and cheese. Like that was it. And I still wasn't even that hungry. So anyway, yeah, me too. Eugenius, I am 100%. What'd you think of the core rotan? I thought it was cool. I like the fact that it flips, that you go one side, you can go to the side and you can turn it and it has like a little trigger. That's pretty cool. It's different, but it also allows you to kind of go into the retro or the vintage look as far as the spinning sideways instead of just up and down. So, but they do look great. Battle Armor Skelly. I'm with you on that one, Frank, 100%. Yeah, it's Pixel Dan. Nolan, just head over to Pixel Dan. He's got a video of doing it where he hit the trigger, and then if you turn it, it literally will turn on its side, and you can have them going up or down or side. Yeah, expensive gear coming up. I support you. All right, I appreciate it, and I love that thumbnail because I love Lucky Charms like a lot. That's what I'm hooked on right now. So I'm a very big cereal eater, and for some reason the last 2-3 weeks I've been really just doing a lot of Lucky Charms. I'm worse than Seinfeld with my cereal. Chronicles is for sure better than on articulation. It's funny, it's not the newer engineering tech, you just new to Mattel. Yeah, that's right. 12 to 15 from imports and indies. That's right. That's true. They're new for them, but they're finally getting up to the other standards, right? They're finally adapting to the newer standard, and that's, yeah, sorry, I misspoke on that one. Oh, do you not have that one at all? Oh, dude, That sucks. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, man. I hope they re-release some of these. Maybe if the line isn't going anywhere, maybe before they leave, they can, if they decide they're gonna go and do just Chronicles, maybe they can do like a fan favorite drop to make a little more money on the molds they already had. They should do that, right? Mattel, I know you watch my show because yeah, right. Just kidding. Revelation Skeletor is actually my favorite, believe it or not. Dude, no, I have the watch. Hold on. Oh God, why do I do this to myself? Hey, I'm such a fan of that guy. I even got the big one with the cell shading and stuff. Like, it's a cool Skeletor, right? I'm not hating on that one at all. It's a good looking set. It's a good looking figure. Holy crap, what did I just do? My comments went away. There we go. Even with their K-pop, they're working in faceplate. Yeah, the faceplate's another great joint sculpted fabric, and others have done it for a while, but it's great seeing them. Yes. And see, and Brick, how many times have you heard of like different lines that are just putting out stuff that they want and not I mean, I think they listen to us. I think it's a cool thing that they're actually paying attention to what we are asking, right? Is that skeleton yours all resin? It's all when I did no, it's hollow. It's hollow, but they're thicker walls. Yeah. Thick walls. New Adventure Skeletor. Dude, Frank, 100%. And you know me, I went the next step and I got that custom head. Let's see if he's close. He's not. I got the custom head from Hordak MX, where it's the eyeballs. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know where he's at. He's on the shelf somewhere. But yeah, I got the better eyeballs that look like the cartoon. What's up, Chad? Welcome in, man. I'm probably late. Hopefully you're still here. I'm about 8 minutes behind. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. How about we get a little Ninja Gaiden for you? Yeah, buddy. Super. Thank you, friend. Because I was inverted. Yeah, inverted. That's exactly it. It's ridiculous. Masterverse Skeletor are generally excellent. New Adventures, Terror Claws, and the Terror Claw is also good. Even though that's the one where they calling it the Cobra Commander Skeletor, because he's got the mask there. I don't know if I have him up or where I have him. The Masterverse are a little bit. See, I have a lot of them on the floor too. I did bring her out to get her opened up. The Goblin Queen, I was going to get her opened up. I'll probably not do it on the live. And then because I am going to revamp my badass female figure rack. So I got this one from Ross a while back, and I hadn't opened one yet. So I'm going to open her. Of course, you guys saw I did open that Emma Frost. That was a freaking phenomenal, really nice looking figure. So I used the second head and put it on the one that had the goofy head that I got that 2-pack at Ross. So I put her head on this one because this one had these two had just really weird heads on them. So I know this one doesn't really fit, but I'll figure one out for that one. But anyway, yes, moving along. Let's see if I can catch up. My favorite Skeletor is the new Eternia with the pirate sword. Yeah, that one is a good one too. I'm not hating on that one. That one is. They're all over there, and I can't walk over there because I have all my freaking toys on the floor. But yes, no, that's a great one. The only one that's a little weird, and it's weird, but it fits exactly what it's supposed to look like, is the one from Revolution where he's got Skeletech, where he's got that weird arm that bends and has the, and it does have a little red on it, so it looks okay, but it like even his like his hood is kind of cut across, and it's like, I don't know. Yeah, and that's gonna be my big thing. I'm gonna cut the sugar, and that's gonna be the huge thing. Yep. Father Time shape. I like that. Oh, pirate sword, cutlass. I thought the barbarian Skeletor had a dude, and I know Sonny's gonna be the one that's got all of the specifics on that. So it's it's probably that. I just don't know those. I don't know the terms. I just know which one he was talking about. Hell yeah, dude. 100 pounds. That's huge, man. That is huge, especially because when not only because I mean, we all have health issues. We all have shit to deal with. Like losing weight when I've got my back like this, it's not something where exercise, like heavy, hardcore exercise, is something that I have gotten myself up to do. But if I can start by losing a little, that way I can kind of feel better to work out. And then, of course, as you work out, you're going to feel better based on all of the things that what working out does for you, just naturally. But to lose 100, and we all, we know what Bud's dealing with. So, I mean, Bud's got more health issues as far as that goes. So it's really nice. And it is awesome that he was able to do that. One full sugar soda is about 80% of your daily sugar intake. Cutting out soda and a lot of sugar drinks can make a huge difference. Absolutely. 100%. Diet is bad too. I'm a social eater, so I want to eat and snack. Yeah. And then see, I'm so antisocial that I don't even have to social eat because I'm not really social. So but I'm not around anybody, it's just me and Merrick in the house. So, and I only have him half the week. So it's usually just me. So for me to cut it out, it's very simple. It's very, very simple. But I did notice when I did the last time I fasted when I was working at the prison, it seemed like every time I got on the fast is when everybody was like, hey, everybody, I brought breakfast sandwiches, or hey, we're doing a potluck. Hey, I'm like, God damn it. Why are you doing that now? Soda is so bad. Wake up, make a cup of generic folder. See, and I hate coffee. That's the problem is I won't drink coffee because I never liked it. I never have been a coffee fan. Keto was a game changer. No carbs. I love ice cream, but when I'm sugarless, my mood and energy benefit so much. Yeah. Well, and I mean, think about Tom Brady. That sumbitch was one of the best quarterbacks in the league up until his 40s. And it's because he never had any sugar at all. Like none. That was the Tom Brady diet. He had zero sugar ever. It's crazy. Need to get off the sugar. Yes, the sugar train. How crazy it can be. The one thing to change all the issues you might have. And it's true, Frank, because I know also with the sugary drinks and the carbonated, all that shit, it affects, like, all that shit goes in there and it affects the inflammation and it makes that worse. So, all of that affects my back. I know it does. And I'm stupid not to just say, hey, I need to stick to water, period. After 12 hours, the body starts using up body fat reserves. I did it hardcore for a while. 12 hours food, 36. Wow. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's a big time. Like mine is the intermittent to where it's just 16-8 every day. I don't have a problem with it. So, I don't need, and if you're in the middle of it and you're like 3 weeks in and you're doing every day, you could take a day where you don't fast. Like, it's not like it's as long as you get to that 10 o'clock and then you because I don't eat from 10 o'clock PM to 2 PM. So I'm sleeping some of the time, right? It's just, I got to wait till 2 PM to have anything. I just drink water. And if I get a good night's rest, I don't need caffeine to function at the beginning. I don't even need it anyway. I need it to not get a headache just because I do it too much. Usually I drink sugar-free sodas and drinks, but of late I've had a few full sugar sodas and it's crazy how upset my stomach gets. That too, man. That's crazy. It happens. It's really crazy. I got your big cereal right. Dude, I am so bad with cereal though, man. It's so funny. Like, if you look at my purchases, like if I look at my Walmart thing where like on the app where it tracks your purchases, like cereal is on every freaking trip I go. Like Merrick likes Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and he's been eating that Kelpo, which is the SpongeBob cereal. It's like Kix. And then otherwise it's both of us will eat, but I got Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, and I just get the big bags, and I do have to get the name brand. I cannot get knockoff cereal. It fucks with me. So Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Puffs. Like I said, the Lucky Charms has been huge lately. I like Frosted Flakes a lot. I like Honey Nut Chex and Golden Grams. Like, if you saw my cabinet, it's ridiculous. There's so much freaking cereal. It's crazy. What's up, Time Scales? What's up, dude? Yeah, I did send you over here, man. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. But I'm a hoe for Dr. Pepper, cream soda, the new Mountain Dew Voltage. There you go. That's it. That's how it works. Shout out to Alan Vine Jungle. He helped me out with a Battle Armor Skeletor. Yeah, dude. Alan's the man, dude. And yeah, he'll help out if he can. And that's the thing is he's buying for customs anyway, right? But I love that guy. 100% guarantee the Mattel legal department watches this show. Oh, yeah, right. I wished, man. Not found. The 1/6 Revelation Skeletor, 1/6 Deluxe beat in by a mile. Not fond of. I'm sorry. 1/6 Revelation. No, it does. No, it does. But I'm just saying, like, because he brought up that he liked that design, and so I just happened. Well, because I got it before I didn't know that new one was coming. That's why I got that Revelation one. Is I didn't know. I had no idea they were going to start pumping out these freaking figures again. Because, yeah, I have the deluxe, and I have the Disco. Ooh, Disco. I think Disco might be up there too, man. Disco's freaking pretty sweet. I love that Disco. All right. We're talking. Family owned. Best Masterverse Skeletor is the one with the throne. See? Huh? I kind of... Dude, come on. Sonny, this is not meh. This is not a meh. No way, dude. This is a good one. This one is a real good one. What's up, Brett? How's it going, man? Doing all right, bud. Doing all right. I'm 3 minutes away from an hour. It kind of went by fast, didn't it? Man, you guys are all awesome, though. Martin Davis, Vintage Collection Skeletor is nice, too. It is. I like that because it actually has more of a wash to the face. Goblin Queen, now that red Sonya, you can't fool me. Oh, legal action. Yeah, and I have one of the red Sonyas. I got it from Wraith Mace. Granted, it's one of I think it's the older one, or I don't know, but I got this from Wraith Mace. Look at that booty, man. Red Sonya cake. Yeah, this is a nice figure. Nice figure with a nice figure. My being a dirty old man. I have a good, I took it off, brother. Took it off. Always looks good. Makes me feel, you're all right. There was a lot of grays, and I just thought, you know what? Let's get a fresh start. Put the baby face back on. Look, see that? There's some grays right here. It's getting there. YouTube is being wacky. Oh yeah, did you not? Yes, I did. I got you a Ninja Gaiden. Here, I'll give you another one. How about we do this one? Double it up. Yeah, buddy. Yes, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it, dude. Let me go back and see. I gotta find chat again, so I know where we're at. There we go. Yeah, it's being pretty crazy, dude. Like the guys in the beginning, they were saying that like they weren't even to log in on the TV. They weren't able to. It's been really screwing up tonight. So I don't know what the hell's going on. So saying hi, everybody's saying hi. Walking in, great show, low impact workout. Yeah, walking is a great. Yeah, I agree. There he is. Look at this. Always want to sabotage the diet. What's up, Alan? How's it going, my brother? Just cut the ultra processed sugars and fast foods. Make your own food. Life changing. Yeah. Well, but I know me, and I know when it comes to food, I'm very lazy and I'm very undisciplined. So if I can get the same results, even though I know I would be healthier for it the other way, but if I can get my same results as far as the way I feel with my stomach going lower, my back feeling better, I'm going to do it. And I know that part will fail because the other thing is like, shit, man, I work 10 hours a day. And then when I leave work, I go pick up my dog at my folks' house, and my folks always have something to eat. They always, you know how Italian parents are. Come get some food. Come get some food. Like, you're not going to leave without eating when you're at Italian family's house. So for me, I eat wherever I'm not. I don't cook very much. I cook for Merrick, but I don't really do that. So, I mean, I just know myself, and I know this is the way that I will succeed. So I guess I'll just that's kind of my thing. All right, dude. Hey, thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate it. Coffee creamer. Oh yeah. See, and that's what's crazy is like what people say with those fasts is that you can drink black coffee and you can drink plain tea, and it won't metabolize, or something about the metabolic state where it metabolizes. And if you do it with just straight black coffee and black and see, that's the thing. I don't even like it with creamer or sugar or whatever. I just don't like that final aftertaste when you just drink it and you swallow and then you go, I can't stand that taste right there. That's why I never drank coffee. I don't like this. I like the smell, but I just never could drink coffee. And it's stupid, but I just never could. Especially where like I've always worked at a job that usually gives free coffee too. And that's what really sucks. I had to save myself some money. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Alan's the man. I have no sugar 6 days a week. Saturday is cheat day, 0 heartburn without sugar. Nice. Yeah. Coke Zero for the win. There you go. I've heard a lot of people there's a lot of people that like Coke Zero. So that definitely, yeah, that's Alan. That's my friend. Battle Armor Skeletor is awesome. Yeah, it is. And then the fact that, I mean, you got the removable head and then you've got that old warrior chain, stuff on the hood. Like, I don't know. He's a phenomenal figure. And then just the look with the shoulders, and then you can replace this with the other one. I don't know. And then he's even got the newer feet. They're not as wide, but he stands okay. I don't ever have him fallen. Velvet cake, but different. Needs to make a new channel for middle-aged men's health. That's right, dude. I'm telling you, everybody can give me advice because I'm absolutely not in good health. You don't like the helmet? Oh, I don't like your helmet, Sonny. No, just kidding. I'm telling you, dude. Red Sonja, that's her trick. She shows her butt and then kills them because they don't know what the hell to do. The barbarian. That's what they were talking about earlier. Was the barbarian one with that pirate sword? Because they had the 2 different heads, and the 2 different heads were both really good. I mean, and again, I think I went around one time and I tried to count all the different Skeletors I had, even just from the newest drops and not vintage or anything. There's a lot, but that's cool. I don't care. Frank's always got that cool thumbnail, man. Classic NES version come from might be an amazing Yamaguchi release. Well, you have to send me some pictures on that because I'm not sure which one you're talking about. I've not seen it. Classics NES version. That's cool, man. Eating chicken wings as you guys talking diets. Hell no. It's all good, Todd. That's to say. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing with the fast, because I will not give up eating shit that I like. Dude, I'm Italian. I like my fucking pasta and shit. Like, come on. Cooking is so fun though. I've got so much shit to do, man. Cooking is not part of my joy. And plus, standing still at a counter bothers my back. And that's another pussy thing. I always think about things that I know bother me, and I try to stay away from it. I don't know. I have started cooking. I like creativity of it, but nothing crazy. Yeah, that's cool. And I like making stuff for Merrick because I always like it when he's like, Dad, that stuff was so good. Know what will work and you can succeed, then maybe step it up after. Yeah, exactly. And then if I'm feeling better, and then maybe I start to want to, then your body starts to crave the water and crave being more healthy and crave stuff like that. It's kind of the way it works. And as Chad would say, it's science. I quit eating all fast food 2 weeks ago, and so far so good. Attaboy, time scales. Attaboy. Toys of time gone by. What's going on? Welcome in. How's it going? Discovered that I was only eating fast food for convenience. That's exactly what it is, dude. Let's put that Battle Armor Skeletor away. Sorry, man. I didn't know. I tried Coke Plus the first day and it was released in Japan. I'm sure he picked me free bottle to review because I'm nearly 7 foot tall. You are a big dude, huh? If coffee only tastes like it smells, that's exactly it, man. I have about 30 Skeletors. Yeah. The mini is all Skeletor count. That's crazy, man. Ryu Habusa is the dude in Ninja Gaiden. Oh, that's right. You're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking. Never mind. I was thinking Street Fighter. That's my bad. But yeah, no, that would see. Those are. I mean, any kind of ninja freaking figure like that would be dope. And I'm sure being an indie line, it's going to be really good. You know, still super fitness conscious on active duty. I drink coffee, tea, half black coffee, half black tea. Cuts out the acidity. There you go. Oh, really? Okay, so it's like a wacky Arnold Palmer because you're cutting out the lemonade and putting coffee instead. I mean, and that's the thing is when you find something that works and it's still you can tolerate it or it tastes good or you do a way where you actually make it's good. Like, I don't know, like my ex. So my ex before all of the seltzer stuff, Jess was the one that like, she would always get the plain blank seltzer water and she would add Mio, the zero sugar flavoring in there and some vodka. And that's what she would do. And then 5 years, 6 years later, 7 years later, they start doing these seltzer drinks. And I'm like, I told her, I said, if you would have just, pushed that and got into it and started your own, you could be a millionaire. You could have been a drink millionaire. What's up, Kyle? What is happening? Finally catching alive. Well, I'm glad you did, man. And I'm running over. I was only going to do an hour, but I haven't caught up to the chat yet. You guys know me. It's pretty bad. Quality over quantity. I beg to differ, my friend. I beg to differ. As you see my room. Dude, Sonny, I have the whole set, almost the entire line of the CGI He-Man. Why? Because I wanted it. And that Grayskull is pretty cool. The CGI Grayskull is pretty freaking cool. So, I'm Italian. I grew up with all of that. Yep, great Italian food from 2 grandmothers. Oh yeah, aunts could cook great. Hell freaking yeah, dude. Nothing like good food with an Italian family, man. I'm telling you. Never stand still cooking. It's multitasking, get creative. Yeah, that's true, but like, I mean, it's not like, yeah, you just stand there, but I mean, you're constantly taking these little kind of little steps here and there. And I know how I am. I know how I am. Way too much hate clicks out there from O2 is supposed to be fun, and we're getting two new lines. Yeah, it's funny because, like I said on that opening today, I was like, see, this is me opening a toy and being happy about it. And then I was like, y'all should try it sometime because that's just the way it goes. My helmet, I don't even know where. It was just one of those I know you are, but what am I things. Sonny, I was just kidding, dude. What's up, Mikey? Welcome in, dude. I'm late, man. Yeah, I was thinking about it and I was like, I know I won't be able to do 2 hours. I started out fucked up. So, that's just kind of how it's going. Motu and Mattel are doing great things and a lifelong Joe guy. Kenzo knows how jealous I am of my dude. And honestly, I've brought that up a couple times to where I think like you being on the other side of that has kind of also made me appreciate what I'm getting. Not that I ever didn't appreciate it. I've never been one of those that have talked shit. Like there's only a couple things I didn't care for that they've done, but like seeing and hearing what kind of how like I said earlier in this show, like how Hasbro's kind of like putting out shit that they want to put out where the fans are begging and just hungry for the stuff that they are asking about and wanting. And then they're like, hey, how about this? We're going to do this. And everybody's like, okay, great. Shit. So for me, yes, I am 100% appreciative of what I have because I mean, the only other collector group that is actually beyond my fandom is the cult that collects legions, mythics. They're a cult though. I'm just kidding for all you Mythic Legions people. It's a joke, but you're a cult. You know you are. You could get mad, but you know there's something going on. Y'all are, have these little get-togethers. Like there's probably like a basement you go to and they're like, we're going to have a meeting in a restaurant. And then they talk to Lou that runs the restaurant and they go downstairs. They don't fight, but they sit around and pose and take pictures and stuff. And they're like, the first rule of Mythics Club is you don't talk about Mythics Club. How many subs I lose? I'm joking. Okay, most of the Skeletors I bought for unique parts, and I kind of figured that too because you're the custom guy. CGI Grayskull. It is so cool. I love that one, man. We're getting 3 lines. The Mighty Masters. Yeah, the little guys. That's so cool, and it's got the old freaking gimmick. I love it. That is awesome. Everyone is hating on stuff now, and that's it, man. That's it. Kyle, I agree with you, dude. It's like you guys know me. I'm always like positive with my life. I try to keep a positive attitude and just a good outlook on shit. So, I mean, not fake though. There's so many phony. There are hold on. There are also the phonies. So like me, I'm genuinely excited about what I get. Like I'm genuinely happy about it. But there is a line because you've got pissed off collectors. You got this middle group, and then you've got the phony happy collectors that are just gonna shit themselves over everything. So you got to try to toe the line a little bit, you know. I got 5 San Diego Comic-Con Keldors, 3 of them signed. Hell yeah, I used 4 signed ones, but I lost one during relocation. I got CGI He-Man, Skeletor, CGI's Masterverse. That's a good Skeletor too. It is. It's a great. It doesn't stand very well on the Masterverse one. But it's good. He missed leg day. He's got the tiny legs, and you have to lean him up a little bit, or he's falling. Let's see. Gotta go make dinner. All right, dude. Speaking of cooking, I know that guy puts together some good stuff all the time, except when he's making stuff with fish. They released the whole CGI Masterverse. I would bought them all. You know, I ended up getting that Savage Moss Man, and I still have it in package, and apparently that thing had a pretty huge price tag for it, so it's kind of crazy. Hasbro hates Joe. They have since its inception, and since all the Hasenfields died, it's all Ivy League dorks that mistreat the brand. And that, you know, that's the sad part is like when you have somebody that's in control of the line that's not, and that is why one of the things about the Mythic Legions thing and even with Mattel is with the Motu stuff. You've got people that are in charge or people that are doing it that are fans of it, you know, like Josh Sky. I know it's the comic. It's just the comic. It doesn't have anything to do with the figure. But Josh Sky is like one of the hugest Motu nerds, and he's like writing the lore, rewriting the stuff, adding lore to the comics, the mini comics, and that is like so cool that they're putting people in the position of making decisions on the line that are fans of the lore or fans of the freaking line themselves, and not just wanting to do things to prove points or to do things to satisfy their own bullshit. And that's why I love what I collect, is that it's something that if you talk about it, I mean, think about, and I know a lot of people were happy with the original and they were trying to make something extravagant with the snake layer. But the fact that they heard the overwhelming like negative about the way they did it differently, then they came back and it took a hiatus and everybody's like, well, now we're not going to get it at all. No, they made the adjustments that made it to what we expected, and now we're getting it. Like, that's how you do it, right? Like, you don't just say, oh, sorry, you don't like it. You know, that just sucks. They're a cult. They are. I'm telling you, they're a cult. I'm sorry if you're in that cult. I have a couple mythics. I have a couple. I have that girl. I have the Ghost of Christmas Past. Is it Past? The girl, the female? And then I have some of the skeletons. I know I had one sitting here. Where's he at? He's in my pile. Oh, here he is. I have this guy. But he's going in the Skeletor army like with this guy. This guy glows pretty good. He glows pretty all right. Anyway, so moving along. And I did order that new female that they just dropped. That was like $60 on their page. That new female figure that Four Horsemen did. Whew. We hang out on an island where, oh wait, that's the other cult. No, not that one. No. Are the new Chronicles figures actually more articulated in the Masterverse, or is it just a different way to do the articulation, even though some of the Masterverse are some cases? I think it's got like a double cut for the butterfly, and I think that's like the number one. But I think all of them are going to have that double elbow, but it's more of a ball joint. But I guess I don't know if it has the number, like, because what is it, 33 on the boxes of Masterverse? So I don't know if it's got 33 points, but I just think, and I watched that video, it just looked like everything was so smooth. It just looked like that, because they had the one of He-Man, the Nicholas Scarlet scene or whatever, and they're doing the arm, and you can see he was able to easily do that with his sword and all that, even though apparently the other ones do it. I just don't know what I'm talking about. That's true. Hasbro hates me. Whenever they announced the G.I. Joe Classified repeater figure yet. Oh, okay. They haven't. Or have they? They haven't yet, have they? Be one of the cool kids and click that like button. Thank you, Timescales. I appreciate it, Grego. Hey, and just so you guys know, I mean, I know everybody in here is probably already subbed, but if you're catching on the replay and you haven't subbed yet, I'm 11 away from, 19 or 11 away from 1900. So, or 1890. I'm sorry. No, 1900. I'm sorry. I'm 11 away from 1900. There's small town math and painkillers. So I'm creeping, man. I'm trying to get to 2000. My goal was to get to 2000 by my birthday, which is in April. I think it's doable. Like 111 away from $2,000. So please sub if you haven't. My local Mythic Legions meeting is in my basement, just waiting on you to stop by. That's right. That's true. And it's your dad. That's true. We're in the same town. Picked up a bunch of Motu Golden books. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool, man. That is, dude. And that's why I have that. Like, one of my favorite shirts to wear is the one with Tila, where she's holding the shell and Merman's coming after her. Like, I vividly remember that in the coloring book, and I still have that coloring book. And I just always remembered that when I saw it on TeePublic. I'm like, dude, I have to have that. It's freaking crazy. I actually feel seen. Bought 3 Mythic Legions figures Sunday at a local toy. Is that 3? Well, I only have a few. I like Mythic, but man, some people full on worship 4 Horsemen. Definitely appreciate them, but let's dial it back. See? Yes. That's where I'm at. It's weird to me. To me, it's weird. I heard the first time. All right, let me see if I can if I'm catching up here. Big fan of Mythic Legions. Trolls, I have a Snake Mountain. Yeah, that's true. And those trolls are gigantic, right? Hell yeah, Motuniverse. That's right, baby. Scargil commands all of my skeleton figures. That is cool. And guess what? I caught up, and it only took me an hour and 20 minutes. All right, now that I did, I think because this is not good. So I am gonna cut it. Thank you, everyone. I didn't even show slides. I actually had the Toy Habits thing up to show some of the pictures, but dude, if you guys want to see pictures of the toy fair, just open up YouTube. There's like 1,000 channels that have slideshows on the toy fair. I just like to come up and talk to my friends. I enjoy this. It's fun. It's a good, because I am home by myself and I have some coworkers I talk to, but otherwise I'm here and my kid, So talking toys is fun to me. I enjoy watching you guys also on here, but sometimes I like to say some shit, and you guys know I'm a talker. So enough to where it takes me an hour and 20 minutes to catch up to the chat. But I thank you all for coming. It was a freaking blast. I am definitely, hopefully in the next at least in the next month or so, it'll start to get better and I'll kind of get over the bullshit of this weather change, Colorado's a bitch when it comes to hot, cold in 24 hours. So always kind of bothers me the most. So eventually once spring hits, then I'm plus I'll lose a little bit of weight. I'll be good. So thank you guys all for coming. I'll say, catch the last bits of the chat. Thank you, Alan, for coming by. Appreciate it, man. Toys of Time Gone By. Mikey, I'm about 25 away from 8K on Instagram. Go give Mikey a follow. Hell yeah. Eternian Royalty. 8K. Good job, dude. Hell yeah. All right. Gregory, thank you so much. Nolan again, Brick. Thank you guys. You guys are all awesome, and thank you all for joining on this fun Tuesday night. And we'll see you next time at the same time. But again, and as always, in the meantime, please stay out of the streets. All right.